Good morning. Here we are, Sunday 9th of August 2026 for my 9th race of the year, 9 of 15. I'm here in the Isle of Man, and this morning is the Isle of Man Marathon, which I didn't realise is part of a series of 6 races actually. So the running clubs here, they do 6 races over 6 consecutive days, and this is actually the first one for them. So obviously it's the only one I'm doing. This is part of my year of fundraising and awareness for Pancreatic Cancer UK, and I'll do more updates as I go along, but I'm just walking down now. It's about 6 a.m. Just walking down to the ferry port from where I'm staying. From there I will get a bus from Douglas to Ramsey, which is where the race starts. I was up there yesterday to register, and yeah, there's a lovely drizzle because we've had so little rain and it's been so hot. So conditions today, I don't think this rain's going to last too long, so I think yeah, it's looking like a good race day. Hi, so just over a quarter of the way in. Stopped raining, as was the forecast. It's a bit grey, but it's brightening up. So yeah, race number 9 of what I'm doing for Pancreatic Cancer UK in 2026, and the reason I'm doing that, as I say in every video, is because where I work, we lost colleagues to pancreatic cancer. Gosh, two and a half years now. 2.5 years ago, and since then another colleague's been diagnosed. That's Wendy, and I know she's very bravely going for her treatment at the moment. So, hi Wendy, keep going, keep fighting. And I'm doing this to raise awareness and to raise funds for Pancreatic Cancer UK. So the funds that will be raised, they'll go towards their services, such as specialist nurses who are available to support people who receive the diagnosis and their families and friends and colleagues, just to help them navigate through that process. And also involved in quite a lot of different bits of research. The one that I cite is an early detection breath test, which with this disease it's very difficult to diagnose early, and obviously early diagnosis leads to better outcomes. So it's making my arm hurt a bit, so I'll rejoin you in a bit. So just as I reached the 8 mile marker, the first of the half marathon runners, who sort of half an hour after us, came flying past, an absolute sprint. I mean, wow, what a legend. The photographer's just told me he's some kind of super fit guru on the island, triathlons and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm doing my own race, so we'll say no more about that. There was a mile between the first and second half marathon runners. Wow. Anyway, so I said before about the research that Pancreatic Cancer UK do, and there's been some amazing news in the world of advances in pancreatic cancer treatment just in this year while I've been in this journey, so that's fantastic news. In terms of fundraising amounts, I'm looking to raise £5,000 or £5,050, so it's my 50th birthday next month. And so far, with all the gift aid, I'm a good way over 4,000, so that's good news. There's a little bit of a hill coming up. I don't normally do one at the end. That wasn't feeling particularly great. To do another update while I was running. So here I am with my medal. They're just doing prizes, of which there seem to be in vast amounts. So what I didn't say while I was running, didn't do a piece about the signs and symptoms of pancreatic cancer, which I always do. So they are things like indigestion, back and tummy pain,
loss of appetite, unexpected weight loss, any of those symptoms for 3 weeks or so should lead somebody to be speaking to the GP, as I say in other videos, giving them a little nudge just to say that they're linked to pancreatic cancer. So not obviously just linked to pancreatic cancer, that's why it's so difficult to diagnose, but definitely if anybody's been suffering with those for 3 weeks, then it's time to visit the GP. And jaundice is another one, which is yellowing of the face and skin, eyes and skin, not face and skin, sorry, yellowing of the eyes and skin. And anyone experiencing that symptom should be going to A&E to get checked out. So that's that bit. As regards to race, I found it very difficult actually. My legs felt very heavy today. I've got a physio appointment booked for coming Thursday, which I think I really need. I've got a lot of trouble around my left leg, although I did finish the race in 4 hours 22 minutes, something like that, which is not appalling. I think here on the Isle of Man, people must have nothing else to do apart from run, so they all seem to be pretty elite. I think the fastest on here was like 2 hours and 42 minutes or something. So there you go. Anyway, I need to go and get changed into some slightly less unpleasant clothes and catch the bus back to Douglas. So next race is I think first weekend of September, and that's the fun race. That's the Freddie Mercury, so that's a half marathon. Right. Thanks for following.